Good day everyone, so today we're going to walk you through the basic of PHP, from setting up our environment to creating simple script and connecting PHP with JavaScript. So if you're new to server-side programming, this video is perfect for you. So the first thing we need to do is to download or to install SAMP or WAMP in our computer. And you might ask why we need to install this program in our computer. Well, it's because PHP is a server-side language and it cannot run like a normal HTML file. It must be executed by a web server. And that is the reason why we need SAMP or WAMP, because this program includes Apache that or which processes PHP script. And since I've already downloaded the SAMP in my computer, we're going to proceed to the next step. So we're going to our server root folder. So what we need to do is to open our file. So inside the local disk, we're going to open this SAMP folder. And inside the SAMP folder, we're going to open the htdocs. So inside the htdocs, we're going to create a folder. And we're going to name it with server side lab. And now that we've created our new folder, we're going to create its file. So we're going to open VS Code. We're going to open that folder, the folder we created earlier. So now that we've opened our server side folder, we're going to create a new file. So here I've pasted a PHP code. So we're going to save this one and we're going to name it with index.php. Now that we have our PHP code, the next thing we need to do is to run this script to the browser. But before we did that, we're going to open SAMP and let's start this Apache. Now let's go to our browser and open that. So as you can see, when we loaded the file through the browser, the server reads the PHP code and executes it and send only the output back to the page, which is this welcome to my first PHP script. So this task demonstrates how PHP scripts are processed and how they generate content that appears on the page. Now let's proceed to the next step or task. So we're going to um, remove this um, first PHP code we pasted earlier. And we're going to replace it with a new one. So here I've pasted a new PHP code. So this one works with the variable and data types and PHP. So eventually this part or this step um, shows how PHP handles information using variables and allows us to mix data with HTML so we can display dynamic information on the web page. So let's save this file first and then let's go back to our browser And let's refresh this page to see the updated one. So in this example, um, in this example, it shows us how PHP can process logic while checking whether the user is a student before outputting the final result. So this demonstrates how PHP builds dynamic web page that changes depending on the data. So now let's combine server-side and the client-side code. So basically this one connects PHP and JavaScript. So here I'm going to add a new JavaScript code in this um, file. I'm going to save that one and let's go back to the browser and refresh this one. As you can see, there's a new result or response in this page, which is this text. So this is because when the PHP runs and create a message to the server, the JavaScript, which I pasted earlier, grabs that message and display it inside web page. So that is why, like when we load or run this script in our browser, you'll see a additional text, which is this one. So, um, and that is like exactly the moment where client side and server side code works together, and that's basically how um, websites or other platforms um, like Facebook, YouTube, or Shopee combines PHP and JavaScript behind the scenes. So this will be the end of my presentation, or this will be the end of this video. And before like we close everything about this video, we should never like forget to stop the Apache running in our control panel. So now that we're done in this presentation, I hope you learned something with it, and thank you everyone for watching.